Stay tuned for the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour Class D Northern Conference next. Number 1 seed Caitlin Zoltko, number 11 seed Tom Grasso. Welcome to the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour Class D Northern Conference in beautiful Bowl-O-Rama in Portsmouth, New Hampshire on Route 1. 22 lovely lanes, well lit, full of arcades, great for birthday parties, family, friends, corporate events, wedding venues, and so much more. Let's meet the bowlers. The 11th seed Tom Grasso fighting for his playoff life. 91 and 119th, the 11th seed, 8 get in. A tough test today, taking on for the second time in his division rival, Caitlin Zorro Zoltko, striking down the competition. She still doesn't know who Zorro is. But what a year she's having. She's won 21 and 33. Her last 11 matches she's won. And overall, she's the number 1 seed coming in with a record of 159 and 51. We're blowing 5 strings for 14 points. 2 points, a win for string, 1 for a tie, 4 for total. Caitlin will lead off on lane 11 or 12. Let's see. She's on lane 11. Jay Sawyer watching. Good morning. Triple header Monday. After triple header Sunday and triple header Saturday. Piece of cake in Maine all weekend. John Hogan came from behind to beat Nick Susi Saturday night in a thriller. Now Nick Susi's the 3rd seed. We'll go with the standings in the 3rd string. And last night, Dimitri Della swept Jacob Myers. Dimitri was on fire. Here we go, underway. Noontime start. Caitlin doesn't like to bowl this early. Twists around to do it. 2 o'clock scheduled start, but to get the match in between the Harvard Lanes match at 3:30 with the last 2 Class C champions, Jeff Little, Justin Maggio, she agreed to do 12 o'clock. And despite being half asleep, almost got the spare. Know that feeling. Just a beautiful, great place to bowl. Caitlin starts the match with a 10. Scores in the screen every 5 boxes. Number 1 in average this season also is in the conference. 105.64, 104 in the leagues. She's under the weather today. That probably won't stop her either. There's a nice shot there, and the cross a little light, but still rolling for 8. 9 to 10. Wood bouncing around. 4 pieces on the deck. Technically a split. First of 5 underway. Thanks for watching. The first of 3 matches today. A good one, 3:30. Number 4 and number 6, Jeff Little, Justin Maggio. For a spare. Yes! Perfect start. 10 spares and strikes in Candlepin. A perfect game. 20 to ball through 2. Tonight's the Candyman, John Cadero. 8:30 start after leagues at Riverwalk Lanes at Amesbury, Mass. Taking on home bowler Spencer Alisi. So 3:30, 8:30 Class B. This is Class D. All Northern Conference today. Zoltko on the head pin, on the spare. Comes back to the 3. The 6 wobbles and falls. Does not fall. You got a Greek church. Second head pin hit, second split, 5 on the fill, 25 through 2 early on. Going for the left side. Almost got it somehow. Look at that. Not bad. What a year she's having. She won a Pro Series title this year. First one. Good for her. The wood to stop by rule. Tomorrow night's a 1-2 matchup. Class D Southern Conference, Central Park Lanes, East Boston, Mass, 6 o'clock. Doinks it for a 9, 34 through 3 in the first of 5. Number 1 seed James O'Brien, J.O.B. they call him, out of Ryan's Millis on the road, take on Patrick Holland. Pat Holland having a good season, number 2 seed. 1 versus 2 tomorrow night live on the ACST Facebook page, Southern Conference style. Zoltko just goes right, but gets 6. 1, 2, 4, 7. 4's from left. Piece of wood trying to wobble the 4 down. Right, it does go. There goes the 2. There goes the 1. What about the 7? How about that? So it's not a head pin hit. It fell from behind. But a good chance here for another mark. And now that wood could be a problem. 4 pieces again on the deck. Could get around it. Trying to avoid the cap. And she got to kick up the wall for the spare. Good sidewall actions here since 2021 when Bombarderos have been installed. 4-4-4, 44 through 4, plus a ball. Second spare already. Took advantage of that gimme. Zoltko back in the head pin, another split. Just 4. 8 is behind the 2. 2, 4, 7, 8, 6, 10 right. 3 head hits, 3 splits. Spare 5 early, now spare 4. 48 through 4. Missed the object pin. The wood carries a couple. And one more. 4, 7, 6. The wood decent behind. To the right of that front wood. Could get to that 6 for a potential 10 for the second time. And it does, but it can't quite get there. Just short by a stick. 9 box, 57, solid half. She owns the fifth string at about a 115 or so, 113 average on the fifth string. Tough test for Tom. Tom needs points to get in the playoffs. He's going to need a lot of help. Caitlin. So much being tired for Caitlin Zoltko. Here's Tom Grasso. Very nice guy. True gentleman. Anthony Karen, congratulations. End of your season already. There's a nice ball. 9. One lost by 20 in the first match of the season at Lakeside Lanes, Manchester, New Hampshire. Clean shot at the 10. Forget about the wood. He's going for the pin. He's on it. Spare. Good start. He wasn't a playoffs early in the season. Has dropped to 12th, now 11th. Good start, though. Jason Caitlin's 57 half. Tom Murphy 99.51 the ACST season, 103 in his leagues. There's a nice ball. He's in parallel time plus the 10. Dark Shadows Reps, a great TV show in the 60s and 70s. Gothic Horror was a really good show, very suspenseful. We used to run home from school to watch it. ABC had to push it back half an hour. People wanted to see it. Got 2 there. So 15 through 1 on the fill. 2 head hits, 1 split. Caitlin Zoltko, 3 head hits, 3 splits. Tom going for the 2, I would think, and he missed it for a 7. 22 through 2 in the first of 5. He's down a field goal. We'll need a mark to take the lead at the half. And Tom's got some work to do. He really can only afford probably 6 points, 7 points in the next 3 matches. Taylor could derail a season hit today. Been close all year, but can't quite go the hump. 1 of the 7. A lot of close matches. Chance for the 1-7 potentially. He's got another 4 pieces on the wood. Leads 11 and 12 today. Off to the right. Nothing doing much. We're in the 3rd box, first string. Bowl-O-Rama. There's a Bowl-O-Rama in Sanford, Maine. This is Bowl-O-Rama with an O. And Grasso, nothing there with the wood for an 8 at the minimum, 30 through 3, despite the spare 5 start. To join the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour as a late season replacement like Jacob Myers did, which can punch your ticket in for next season, or it's time for next season, contact Danny Finn on Facebook Messenger. Does a great job. F-I-N-N, Danny Finn on Facebook Messenger. Class A to Class F. Grasso after a good start, slowing down, just 3 there. One of the nicest guy you'll ever meet. Good second ball, almost. Made something out of nothing. Eric Bond watching. Paula Powers, first time seeing you, I think. Faye Sawyer, hello. Faye. Steve DeLange, hello. Chelsea watching. Tom keeps on for a 10, pumps his fist. 40 through 4 in the first of 5. He's down 8, up against a 9. 17 blocks to tie it up. All right, Chelsea, is it Peepin? Is it Pepin? Is it Papin? Pepin. Oh, Caitlin knows who she is. It's Pepin, okay. It's your sister, okay, I didn't know that. Good to know. Can't tell, but sometimes it's 2-piece for Pepin. Grasso bombs away, baby, strike! And puts the Rocky ball bowler. Arms up. Rocky strike. 50 at the half plus 2. 8 to take the lead. 3 head hits in half. Testing number 1 seed, Caitlin Zorro Zoltko, who's on lane 12 for the first time. Yes, Collinsport, Maine. Dark Shadows. Right, Rufus, you got it. Collinsport, Maine. Fictional town. Zoltko, smooth ball in the pocket. Wiggles in front of the 5. That's a setback lead called by Corey Smith in Canada. Very good bowler. 5-6-10. Other setback is the 5-4-7. 4 head pin hits, all splits. For the wood, for the spare, can't get to the 10. Doesn't go a lot. That's why it's called the setback. Nice 10. 67 through 6. First of 3 matches today. Her second 10 box of the first. Spare 5 in the second. Spare 4 in the fourth. Confident bowler. Smooth delivery. Like that. Dominoes 8. 4 in the 7. Wood bounces away. She has worked on her lobbing. She has struggles with lobs at times, but it's done better with that. First spare, just missed outside. 2 pins look simple, and 3 pins are just under 1 and 2 times for Class D bowlers. That's by Candlepin Bowling Network. Same spot pretty much for an 8. 75 through 7 early. We're still in the first of 5. A big one today at 3:30. Harvard Lanes, newly renovated Harvard Lanes. What a great place they've done there. Job they've done there. Heavenly looking there. Everything's brand new. The bathrooms, everything's brand new inside. Zoltko on head pin again. 2 perfect. 4-2 split. 5 head pin hits. 5 splits. 2-4 left. 3-6-10 on the right. And the 9 behind the 3. Wood behind that 2-4. Trying to send it over. Less than the more. Too far left. Got 3 out of it somehow. 2-3-6. Go for the 3-6 obviously here. When you go 121 and 33 in your last 11 matches, you're doing something pretty good. Candlepin for an 8. 83 through 8. In fact, the 16 seed, the Gentle Giant, Bill Olson, slowed it down a little bit a couple of matches ago. She went 8 and 6. He threw a 162 in her face. Good for him. A tough year for Bill Olson, who was the 6th seed last year and beat John Hogan by 1 pin in the opening round. And won the first 4 strings at Rich Lerman in the conference semifinals. And Rich went off the rails, 132-88 to win it. Rich went on to the championship match, losing the champion Joe Vieira to Central Park Lanes, East Boston, Mass. And Joe dropped out this year, so we'll have a new champion. Zoltko with wood. Carries it, spare. 3rd spare of the first. 90 to ball through 9. Taking her time. That's a good sign. Smooth ball. Just going right on the half west of 3-9. Brutal. I hate that shot. 95 to 9 of Phil's nut, which would normally get 5-4-2. Class A bowl is 6.5. Strikes 8.3. Stats by Candlepin Bowling Network. Now a tough one here. 1-5-6-10. She needs all these to get to her average. She gets 2 of the 4 for an 8. 103, 3 mark opening string. Will it be enough? Tom Grasso's on a strike. He's at 50 to ball. He can win with a good fill here, good pinning, without another mark. Trying to fight for a season. Larry Wentworth, the big fish watching. Nico Pluhar, hello. Cal Richardson Jr., first time seeing you, hello. Caitlin pinned well overall. The marks, Phil's hurt her. Tom Grasso back to lane 11. He's there for the first time. Rico Baldinelli, thank you for watching. Ben Hamilton, root for Caitlin. I wonder why. They both bowl Lakeside Lanes. Kevin Capel is watching. Hello, Kevin. Owen Marr from Canada watching. Steve DeLang is watching earlier. Stephen Rogers, hello. Wells watching. Anthony Karen, hello. I'm doing okay, Nico. A little tired, but I'm okay. Chris Higgins, hello. Good afternoon. Morning still. Well, actually, yeah, this afternoon now. It is up to 12. Grass won the strike, almost. 9 in the fill. Big pin. 59 at the half. Takes a 2-pin lead at the half. A 9, 68 through 6. He leads by 1. He can win it without a mark. 35 to tie, 36 to win. 4 9s will get it done.
Catch that?
Ryan Hogan, hello. Yeah, Rob Hogan. What's our Bob allergy with that phone? The trash phone. Jim Lazinski, hello. Grasso, Diamond plus the 10.
This is where all the bad calls
Andrew
go.
Zoltko. I wonder who you're rooting for. Luke Dobson rooting for Tom Grasso. They've got a Grasso fan watching. Steve Munn, hello. Grasso too far right. 4 hip hits, 2 splits. Spare 5 and a strike 9. Want to get a bunch here. Takes 2 for an 8. 76 through 7. 27 and 3 boxes to tie for 1 point. 28 to win. Fighting for his playoff life. Grasso threw it too far right. Gets 3, 6, 9, 10. Got to avoid a bad box. Caitlin wouldn't mind. Grasso on the left side. Still at 4 going. 1, 3, 5, 7. Shenanigans Restaurant. Full bar here at Portsmouth Bowl-O-Rama. Route 1. Grasso gets a couple there. 8. 84 through 8 makes it interesting. Now he needs 19 to tie, 2 10s to win. The number 11 seed on lane 11. Nice ball there, but a setback lead. The 5 won't fall. 4-7 left. 5 doing a dance. 2 pieces rolling around. Let's see where it lands up. Have to play that wood. Trying to angle it somehow right at the cap. He does. And he got it up the wall. Unbelievable spare. And a chance to get the first 2 points. 94 and a ball through 9. 2 spares, 1 strike. 5 happen hits, 3 splits in the string. It's a beautiful shot, wasn't it? He take advantage. That looks good. He gets 6. Diamond right. 3, 5, 6, 9 behind the 3. He's won the first string. 100 through 9. Front of the mark. No. 6 being stubborn. Trying to get to 110 in a 7-pin lead after 1. Nine, 109 opening string for Tom Grasso. A 6-pin win for the home bowler. Points he needs. Caitlin has had some tough starts in the first string especially, but she's come to life after that. Most of her matches. She has 3 sweeps, but not today. And an 11-game winning streak. It's hard to sweep. And the veteran bowler Tom Grasso has the edge right now. And Caitlin knows the fills hurt her a little bit. A couple of 8s as well. So no bad boxes for any of the bowler. 1-7 for Tom. Rest 8, 9s, and 10s. 109, 103. Now a second string. Zoltko back in the pocket. Diamond left. 2, 4, 5. The 8 behind the 2. First of 3 matches today. B North, B North. 3:30 and 8:30. 3 convenient locations today. Zoltko, objects won't carry. 5 and the 8. Caitlin takes a 9 to start the second of 5. We'll get to those standings in the next string or so. Caitlin overall high single is 169, high triple 386, and high 5 is 585. With McKinley against the mixed doubles top 5 live show in Sanford, Maine, which got our first triple strike. He did really well. And there's a strike. Each have one strike in the match. Tom had one in the first. Caitlin gets one here in the second box, second string. 19 in the ball. She had 5 hip and hits, 5 splits in the first. No chance there for a split. Take 7. 1, 2, 4. Going for a big 20. Looks good. Nails it. Gets the first string out of the way. And here she goes again. 29 through 2. 39 the ball through 3. Here comes Zorro. She got the pocket barely. Gets 5. It's the bucket shot they call in Canada. Less than 1 in 3 chance to convert. Stats by Candlepin Bowling-Network. 44 through 3 in the second of 5. Just missed by a smidge and almost stole it from behind. The object pin's still there, the 3. She is mentally tough. That is a fact. That helped the game a lot. And she got around the cap wood for a 10. Third 10 of the match, 54 through 4 in the second of 5. The laser, Jeff Little, who won the first Class C championship 2 years ago, and be the last 2 years. The number 4 seed in Class B takes on last year's Class C champion, now in B, number 6 seed Justin Maggio. Harvard Lanes, Harvard, Mass. 3:30 this afternoon on the ACST Facebook page. John Cadero, the Candyman at Buttwells in Concord, New Hampshire, goes to Riverwalk Lanes, Amesbury, Mass, taking on Spencer Lisi. 8:30 start. Triple header Monday. Caitlin just couldn't get to the queen, the 5. There's a king, there's a queen for the ladies. Why not? Four 8 minutes. Another 10. Solid 64 half. Not bad. James O'Brien in the Class D Salt tomorrow night. Number 2, Pat Holland. 1 versus 2. Southern Conference tomorrow night live. Central Park Lanes, East Boston, Mass. On the ACST Facebook page. A 1-2 showdown once again. Tom Grasso won the first. 109-103. Starts the second string on lane 12 here in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. Beautiful place to bowl. Just gorgeous looking. Great ownership here. Bob Medeiros. Great staff. Always joyful. Grasso, look at his second strike. And look at this sleeve. That is a youch. Y-O-U-C-H. Put in the dictionary, Webster. Yikes and ouch combined. Y-O-U-C-H. The wood decent now, else. He's got the 6 right, 5 middle, 7 left. It's still a youch. Just say. And he got it! Wow! What a shot for a spare! So much for the youch! That's because the wood came back in play. Made a tough win the first string with that sweeping spare on the setback leave, pretty much. Needs a string by 1 right now, up 7 to the match. Look, it's big 20. Next 2 boxes. And look at that 7 pin. Is that down? Look at this. Is that in the channel? Look at this. Wow, that's crazy. Take a video of this one, Nico. Is that on the lane, Caitlin? Wow, that is on the lane. Take a video of that one, folks. Nico, check this out. That's a 4-fill, 14 through on. What a crazy game. It's still there. You never know what you're going to get in Candlepin bowling. That's a giggle for sure. And it's still there.
If it was in its spot, it wouldn't be.
That is, you talk about living on the edge. That's 7.9 on the Richter scale on the edge. And an 8 box make it. The score would give a 9 because the computer thought it was down. That was half on, half off. That's a strange one. I don't know if Bart Madero saw that one. That was crazy. The 7 pin was on the edge of the channel. 22 through 2. What a funny game. And Caitlin leads by 7 in the string. Now she leads the match by 1. Tom going right, 4 spin of the post. Third box, second string. The 11th seed up 2 points to none. Got the 10 out of the way. Chris LaFrena, good to see you watching from Western Mass. Great bowler. Tom threw it away for a tough 6. 28 through 3 despite the spare 4 start. And Caitlin Zoltko, courtesy of the strike spare combination, leads with 3 completed boxes, 44-28. And here she goes again. It gets that first string out of her system. She's up 16 in the string, 10 in the match. I think Caitlin wants to just bowl strings 2 through 5 next season. Grasso has a chance, 1 in the 10. Best 4 out of 5. Make it the best 4 out of 5 ACST, huh? Caitlin agrees with that one. She may go undefeated if that's the case. You missed the object pin, the head pin. Regular, long-time house bowler here, Tom Grasso. Grass with an O. Missed right for 9, 37 through 4 in the second of 5. Then gets a 64 out from Zorro. And Caitlin still does not know who Zorro is. He strikes down the competition. Tom going right for 4. You see this a lot when you go that far to one side or the other. He has 3 spares, 1 strike in the match. Caitlin has 4 spares, 1 strike in the match. Good second ball, almost. Couldn't slide down the 9. Great effort. Trying to get to 47 at the half. And Caitlin with a double-digit lead in the match now. What else is new? Who needs the wood for a 10? 47 half with a spare 4 to start. He has 2 10s, 1 in each string so far, and Caitlin Zoltko has the lead by 17 in the string. She's up 11 in the match. After dropping the first, 109, 103. She puts a bunch together as usual like that. Richard, thanks for watching. Caitlin comes back for a bunch. For a spare, just push right, 1 of the 2. She works at Lakeside Lanes, Manchester, New Hampshire. Tim Lipke's Hall of Fame house, I call it. Great Channel 5 bowler, won a tournament of champions on Channel 5. Class act, Tim Lipke, be sure. Great staff there also. 9, 73 through 6. This is a good venue to help your game. Meet different people, bowl in different houses, different formats, different lane configurations. Good for your game. Zoltko strike! Bombs away, baby! Second strike of the match. Both here in the second. 5 head pin hits and 7 boxes. Wow! 83 plus 2 through 7. Going for a double strike. How's 9? Coming for the 6. Tapped it. Won't fall. I told you she doesn't like the first string. She comes alive in the second. She's won first strings too. Missed that chance for another double mark. Strike spare combination in second and third. Not this time. 9 in the strike though. 92 through 7. And tickles it for a Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third for a 10. 102 through 8. Nice good ball there, but too accurate. Spread eagle. 2-4-7 left. The pin's in the right. 3-6-10. Also, there's a pin in back. I think it's the 8 behind the 2. I'm up here on the perch. It's hard to see the overhang, that pin behind. So there's a sleeper called the 8. 7 happiness, just first foot of the string. What a try that was. Hitting the object pin, the name of the game. It usually leads to good things. Sometimes it doesn't feel that way, but overall, it's a good sign. Another fine string for Caitlin Zoltko in the second. Object pin for a rare 7 today. 109 through 8. Tom Grasso, 47.5 up next. But right now it's the visiting bowler, Caitlin Zoltko. In her 16th catch of 18. On the nose, setback leave. 5-4-7, right to left. Wood to help. 3 pieces. 7 head pin hits, 2 splits. 5 and 5 in the first. She got through it. This can go. For a spare. She got it! 2 spares, 2 strikes here in the second. 119 the ball in the 10th. On the field, another good ball. Bombs away, baby, again. Strike, wow! Strike on spare. 3 strikes this second. Zorro strikes again. 129. Class D, folks. Class D. And Tom Grass is like, oh my goodness, here we go again. Not her again. I told you, the first string is her tune-up string. And there she goes again, lights out. She's deadly in the 5th string all year also, pretty much. 129, good for her. Andrea, good to see you on the stream. The Big Fish Larry back on. Larry Wentworth. From the Chocolate Chip Cookie Pizza in West Timberlane, Abington, Mass. Lucy's Pizza Bar, Larry Wentworth. In Class D South. Chris Sargent watching the other Chris Sargent. Grasso crossing over. 2-7-9. 9 falls. Now it's the, make it the 3 rather. 3-7-10. I know the pin numbers. I say them wrong sometimes. 2 is on the mirror side. Tough split. Trying to kick it over. Oh, what a try that was. Jeff Lou watching. We'll see him later on today. Big one there. 4 versus 6. Grasso with the wood. Tickles it barely. No laughing matter. 9. 56 through 6. And Caitlin Zoltko has one of his heels. He needs to get to 130. They'll go up 4-0. 129 for a 3-1 lead. Caitlin 121 and 33. Her last 11 matches, all wins. Grasso with 5. Make it 6. Make it 7. Pins hobble here pretty good. Trying to push the 10 down. 1, 3, dancing 10. Seventh box, second string, 5-string format. Grasso for a spare. He will get it. Treetop the 10. 66 in the ball through 7. Still has a chance. We'll need a double. More than likely to get it. Second spare of the string, 4 spares, 1 strike the match, 11th seed. Grasso, good ball there. On the crossover again. It's going to be 8. 3 right, 5 left. Going over 2 in a row. 74 through 7 in the second of 5. Only 3 half hits unofficially. The string, 2 splits earlier. For another spare. He gets it. Back to back. Pumps his arms up. 84 in a ball through 8. Needs a big fill. Curves in the pocket. Strike! Huge! 3 in a row! 2 spares, 1 strike. He's still alive. 94 through 8, 104 plus 2 in the ninth. Back in the head, paper double strike. 9. He can still win the string if he can convert this for a mark. Unbelievable finish. Class D, folks. Class D. For a mark. He got it on the ricochet. What a crazy game. 114 through 9. 124 the ball in the 10th. 5 to tie. 6 to win. Unthinkable finish. For a 4-0 lead. He gets 5. We tie. 129. 129. This is not Class A, B, or C. It's Class D. 129 apiece. Wow, wow, wow. 238. He leads 3 points to 1. What a crazy game. This is fun. Love covering all the classes of bowlers. That was awesome. Caitlin Zoltko looked like she had it. Now Grasso leads still by 6, 238 to 232, a 119 average to a 116 average. You're not supposed to do that in Class D, but it's a fast house. But sometimes it can hurt you too. You're too full. Look at that. That's up to 47 no mark hack, 56 through 6, a 73 final 4. That is amazing. That's the old Tom Grasso of old. Now a middle string. Caitlin, strike! Wow! She has 4 strikes in the match. Take that, 10 pin. Grasso has 2 strikes. What is going on today? First of 3 matches. Trying to double it up. Just push right for 7. A chance for another big 20. 1-2-4 in Portsmouth. This certainly beats caffeine. Did you get a spare? Oh, too tough. 18 through 1 to start the middle string. Too accurate last time. He gets a 9. 27 through 2. Sweeping down a bunch. Oh, wobbling 3, 7, 8, 10. My goodness. If you would say it's 238 to 232 after 2, you'd think I'm crazy, which I am. I go crazy. Paul Davis song. Love that song. My favorite song. Missed the second shot. And a rare 6. Just that chance of the wood. 33 through 3 in the third. She's the number 1 seed at 159 and 51. Jerry Dio now in second, 149.75. Nick Susi drops to third after a 10-4 loss to Nick Susi by the Hulks to John Hogan. John, 2 big marks, a spare 9 and a spare of the 10th to win it. In a close match Saturday night. Nick 146 and 92. 1 match to go. Greg Vellante rallying to 118 and 106. And Zoltko picks it up on the rebound for a spare on the diamond. 43 in the ball through 4. Six spares, 4 strikes in the match for the number 1 seed. We'll get to the wild card in just a moment. Another good ball, but just tailed right last second. He gets 4. 47 through 4 in the third of 5. One, 7, 9, 10. Alex Patton, 125.85, the 5th seed. Jamie McKenna, 5 behind, 120.90. John Hogan, a big win, saved this potential playoff season. Caitlin hits the head pin for a 7, maybe an 8. It's going to be a 7. 54.5, number 7 seed. John Hogan, 124, 114. Kevin Martell has dropped from division leader 4th to 8th at 150, 109 as Greg Vellante overtakes him in the division. Tom Grasso starts his 3rd string, up 6th in the match, won by 6, tied. An incredible comeback in that 2nd string. Look at the box score again, that 2nd. That's how you do it, folks. On the crossover, he goes for a strike again. He gets 9. Wiggle on the 7. For a spare. Yes! Caitlin a strike 8 to start. He gets a spare to start his middle string. He's chasing 54 and chasing an 8th spot in the playoffs. Needs a lot of work. Needs some help. Caitlin won the first match, 10 points to 4. What a great match. A 129 tie in the 2nd. Grasso's opponent's the half west. He's frustrated with that one, too. That's a Paul Grantville. And Caitlin now leads the string by 6, and the match is dead even. We're tied. 12-1. Good 2nd ball. Give it a ride. Tom's 6 spares, 2 strikes. A nice shot for a 10. Room 22, 222, 22-2. Down 5 in the string. He's now up 1 in the match. A flip-flop. Half West again, not on the mark this time. 3 in the 9. Less than 1 in 5 chance to convert. Stats by Candlepin Bowling Network. Free to subscribe on YouTube, by the way. Never a charge. Good 2nd ball again. Rolls to 6-10. Wood hits it, but it won't fall. Good 2nd ball. So gets a 6. Or gain back the lead. He gets both for a 10. 32-3. He's down 1 in the string. He's up 5 in the match. What a great start to this first of 3 matches today, and a big one at 3:30 today. The last 2 Class C champions their first 2 years. Jeff Little won the first, Justin Ruggiero won it last year. Grasso 8, Ruggiero won it last year. They both have gone to B after winning it, after winning the championship. That's what the ACST is all about, trying to move up the ranks. Grasso was spared, pushed to the left. Grasso, a Paul Grant special. Missed the 2nd, make the 3rd. Put a buck in, Tom. 42-4. Now he's down 5 in the string. He's up 1 in the match. Dave LaRoche watching 6th seed in Class C. Having a good year. Luke Thompson, hello. Grasso, 2 perfect. Spread eagle, the 9 behind the 3. First split on 3 head Panitz here in the 3rd. Dave Pearson, good to see you. Sarah Wright, hello. We'll see you next Monday, the 14th. Doubles match. Big one for her. Grasso, good bid on the object. Chris Jones, the real Chris Jones watching. Jim Lazinski, wow, is right. Jerry Newport, hello. Bobby Joe Newport, hello. Grasso an 850 half. He's down 4 in the string. He's up 2 fingers in the match, halfway through the match. We're at Bowl-O-Rama in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, Route 1. Paul and Grant live on the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour Facebook page. Class D, Northern Conference, second season. Number 1 seed, Zorro Zoltko. Number 11 seed, Tom Grasso. Tom 109, 103. They tied 129, 129 in that second. That was unbelievable. Tom 73 second half to tie it at 1 point. Zoltko go for his fifth strike, almost. He's up to 7 on lane 12. 4 for 6 in the head pin the string. What a great game it is for any age. For a spare, right on! Tom Grasso applauds her 64 and a ball through 6 in the third string. Second half underway. She missed one in the second, made up for it here in the third. 7 spares, 4 strikes in the match. 3 coming in the second, 1 here earlier in the third. Zoltko on the nose, slams 7. 6 right, 7-8 left. Let's see if she can helicopter it over. 5 head pin hits, 2 splits in the third. 71 through 6. Tip of that wood. Tip left. She just snuck it inside. And missed again. We'll never know. For a 7. 78 through 7. On the edge of the playoffs, Anthony Leonardi, 102, 108. Mark Welch, 104, 120. Still has a chance. Tom Grasso, 91 and 119. Currently 94 and 120. Outside chance of getting in. Zoltko on the left side, bounces 4. So the season ends today. As of right now, Kevin Martell will take on Caitlin Zoltko at Lakeside Lanes, Manchester, New Hampshire. Gary Dion, the 2 seed, host John Hogan, the Hulkster. Nick Susi at Legal Lanes will host Jimmy McKenna, the 6 seed, and the 4 seed, Greg Palante at Academy Lanes Pub 125, Havel, Mass. Would host the General's son, Alex Patton, if the season ends today, which ends mid-May. No brackets. We see after each round. And Caitlin, another tough box, a 6. So 2 6s a string and a 7. 84 through 8. Including a spare 6 and a spare 9. Crutcher, a spare 4 and a spare 7. There's a good ball there. Collapses 8. 4 and the 7 chance. She missed one of these earlier. Six head pin hits in the string. Big shot here, and she just missed again. Wasn't there for an 8, 92 through 9. Grasso will need a mark at this point through 9 completed boxes. She's down 3 points to 1. Nice ball again, but diamond right in the 7. Unbelievable. And a crossover sometimes takes a little bit off. Third split on 7 head pin hits here in the third. She made a diamond earlier. Good try. Almost. Wow. Trying to get to 102. Slightly under average. Chops the wood and gets it for a 10. 102, third string. .110 in that string to 10. Scoreboard gave her a 9. They fixed that. Now Tom Grasso back to lane 11. Starts the second half of the match. You have 3 points to 1. Right now he's down 4 in the string, up 2 in the match. He must mark once for a potential 5-1 lead. That whopping second string was a joy to watch.
Oh. What's that?
Grasso going left, bounces 8. 1 of the 7 opportunity. For a spare. He got it! All pumped up. 16 of all through 6. He's got a shot for a 5-1 lead now. Had a half push to fill earlier in the first box. First one since then. 16 of all through 6. 2 strings after this. And it's on to Harvard Lanes for a 4-6 matchup. Jeff Little, Justin Maggio. Grasso going right, 5. 65 through 6. Down 6 in the string. Tied in the match. Dead even once again. Good shot there. Nothing to show for it. Wow. 4-7 to 9. Got to get a couple here. He'll get 1 for an 8. 73 through 7. 3 10s gets the job done. 29 for a second tie in a row. 28 or less. Caitlin will tie the match at 3 points apiece heading into the 4th. Nail biter match. Grasso in the pockets. 5-7. Decent wood. Can win the string. Looks good. Oh, the wood didn't hit the 7. A little too deep. Break for Caitlin Zoltko. Big stick here. And it's no good. Hit the wood out of the channel. No good. A 9. 82. He's down 2 in the string. Up 4 in the match. 2 boxes to go before the 4th. Now he needs 2 10s to tie. A mark to win. Beautiful ball. The 7 goes. A break. 5 in the wobbling 9. And wood to the left. There's a guide. And here goes the 9. Huge break. He missed one early. He's missed his last 2 singles for spares. Got 2 pieces around the 5. Guarding the game. He got it! Barely! Unbelievable. 92 in the ball in the 9th. 3 spares in the 3rd. On the bonus, left side, 6, 7, and he wins the string. He's up 5 points to 1. Grasso, oh, what a try that was. Broken a little too late. He's at 99 through 9. He's trying to get to 109 like he did in the first. A 10, 109 again. Upset here so far. $109, 102. He's up by 13 with 2 strings to go. 5 points to 1. Put the scores on the screen here. And back on that 4th string here now. He can still get 9 points and win the season series. It's a shocker. Tom Grasso needs points to get in the playoffs. He could get 13 points if he wins outright. And that could save his season if he does. More in a moment. Zoltko starts the 4th. Nice ball. 8. 5 wiggles. 8. That goes. Now it's the 8. 129 tie that second. That was amazing. 3 tight ones. The guy needs it. She got it. Good spare to start the 4th. Eight spares, 4 strikes to match the top seed in the conference. On the crossover, another diamond, this time on the right side again. 3, 5, 6, 9 behind the 3. 16-1 to start the fourth. Hooked out right on the 6. 3, 5, and 9. Caitlin takes 2 of the 3 for 9. 25-2 in the fourth of 5. First of 3 matches today. One tomorrow, 6 o'clock, a 1-2 showdown. Class D Southern Conference. Pat Hall, the 2 seed, travels, who's actually his home house. He's the home bowler there. Hosting number 1 seed, James O'Brien. JOB out of Ryan's and Millis. That'd be a good one. Zoltko, good ball there, but splits 3-1. Make it 2-1. But it's for 3-6 right, 4 left, and decent wood. And go decently to that 4 pin on the left. Looks good. She got it. Spun it down. Sliding spare. 35 of the ball through 3. Second spare of the fourth. A threat to win it all this year. If everything holds performance, she faced James O'Brien in the ACST championship match. Neutral site. Probably in June, late June. 2 there. I got away on the spare. 37-3. That's the one she wanted the first ball. Ends up with a 3 right, 4 left. Fourth box, 4th string. Portsmouth, New Hampshire. Bowl-O-Rama. Must see a place for family, friends, corporate events, wedding venues, holiday parties. Just very festive, bright, shiny, clean, great ownership, and a world-class staff. 45-4 in the 8 box. Zoltko curves left for 3. Down 5 points to 1. And she had a 129 to get 1 point. Here the good second ball. Swoops on the queen. Leaves up to 6-10. Trying to get the 55-5. And she splits the uprights for a 10 box. 55 it is at the half. Good match here today. All 3 strings exciting. Tom Grasso, the 11th seed, desperate to get in the playoffs, up 5 points to 1. Goes to lane 12 to start his 4th string. Chasing 55 from Zorro.
Well, you need to story about Candlepin bowling? I'm on patient at a local bank, Seacoast Mental Health, 145 sidewalk. We don't have any more. Some years ago, we used to have one home with a day treatment program. It's 4 days of therapy, different days in a bad school. He's running the TV show. I'm going to run a TV show. I know. I think
Grasso splitting here now.
I saw people. Okay.
Grasso gets 1 for a 7 to start his 4th. 16-7. Caitlin 16, Tom Grasso 7. Caitlin's up 9 the string. She's down 4 in the match. Stephen Botti, root for Caitlin Zoltko. Grasso back towards a strike, baby! Wow, 9.5! That was a crazy shot. Someone else that came up with the cash back in the 70s. Someone hit the 4-7 and got a backdoor strike from the jackpot. He takes advantage. Spare. The scoreboard gave him a strike. It was all the way down, almost down. It is a spare. 17. Second, we'll check this out. That scoreboard's all messed up now. 17 the ball through 2. It should be. Give him a strike. So they'll correct that. The 8 to tie the string. Took advantage of the gimme. Not a head pin hit as it fell from behind. And Tom Grasso, 9 spares, 2 strikes in the match. Beautiful ball. Look at this one. Sweeps the 5. It's the 4 and the 10. No wood, no luck. 25 through 2. Tied in the string. Zager and Evans in the year 25-25. 25 apiece. Number 1 song 6 weeks in 1969. Casey Kasem. This is American Top 40. Missed there. Kid Nolan knows that song in the year 25-25. Classic rock and roll hit. 8. Freeze a while. 3-3-3. 33 through 3 of the 4th to 5. He's down 4 in the string. He's up 9 in the match. I'm going to say 8 and the 10 from Zorro. Tom with 5. And taking his time today. Way right. 1-3, wiggling 9 behind the 3. 4th box, 4th string. 22, beautiful house. Grasso, 9. 42 through 4, down 3 in the string, up 10 in the match. Up against a 10. Just a riveting second string, 129 tie. On the right side, he steals 7, 1, 2, and a 10 on lane 12. Check out Shenanigan's Restaurant Full Bar here at Bowl-O-Rama in Portsmouth on Route 1. Grasso for a spare. No, too full. Taylor has the lead at the half, but Tom has the lead in the match by double digits still. Takes a 9, 51 half, up 9 in the match, down 4 in the string, 15 blocks to go. He's not happy with that. Caitlin Zoltko, the number 1 seed in the conference, cruising through the competition, destroying everything in her path. Not as much today so far. 5 points to 1. Down 9 in the match, up 4 in the string. Left side, steals the head pin, not a head pin hit, but it's a split. It's the 1-3 collapse from behind. Just 2 head pin hits, 2 splits, and 6 boxes here in the 4th. Too many splits today, I've heard her. With the wood, wow. Like a 10-pin machine, it cleared out the wood. Nice pinning a 9, 64 through 6 in the 4th. We need at least 1 mark to get the lead in the match. First things first, win the string, make it 5 points to 3 against her. Takes down 5. Ryan Bill, it's good to see you. Having a good season. Number 7 seed. Last seed north. 1-8, 6-10 right for Zoltko. Richard Hines, good to see you. Sam Holleran, hello. Andrew Zoltko watching again. Oh, wow, 10 there. That's a tough shot to make. Doesn't go too often. Big 10, 74 through 7. Second 10 of the 4th. Michael Schuster, how do you say it? Watching, thank you. Sean Campbell watching, Campbell. Caitlin rolling, 6. 3, 5, 9, 10. Wood, need to help. Mini split there. 3 hip hits, all splits here in the 4th. Will Gahn from Texas watching. Hello, Will, good to see you again. Good match here. Zoltko over spare. Wow. Anthony Leonardi watching. The 9th seed, 102, 108. One back to the last column. One ahead of Kevin Martell in the last column with a match in hand. Needs 14 points to get the 8 spot back. As Zoltko gets a 9, 83 through 8. Joe Corbett, good to see you again. Anthony and Artie. Candlepin corner watching. Such as mentioned. Zoltko first strike. She got it! 5 strikes in the match. Wow! Big time shot in the ninth. 93 plus 2. Funny, no split. 3 strikes in the second, 1 in the third, 1 here in the fourth. Had a good time. For a double strike, just push right for 5. Ed, yeah, a little busy, I would say, Ed Sargent. Paul Rose, thank you for watching. Paul Green watching. The strike is 8. 101 through 9. A 9. 110. 4th string. 4, 4, 4 through 4. Madison Rabbit, congratulations, won the Pro Series on Saturday watching. Tom Grasso starts the second half of the 4th string. He's down right now 4 in the string, up 9 in the match. We'll need probably 2 marks to win the string. He can do it with 1. He has to get 2 marks to win it, actually. He can tie it with 1 mark with a 9 fill and 4 10s. He struck about 7 points to 1. And the top seed in the conference has the 11th seed. Stunning today. Grasso sails left. He gets the 4-7-10. It's tough to make on its own. He also got another pin behind also. Grasso can't connect on the head pin, but Ellis stole it. Bounced behind. 1 on the 8. 1 string after this. Then it's on to Harvard Lanes, Harvard Mass for Jeff Little and Justin Ruggiero, 2 ACST former champions in Class C in their first 2 years. Jeff won in the first one. Missed the playoffs by 2 points last year. In B, Justin Ruggiero won the Class C championship last year at Harvard Lanes in a neutral site. We joke you get a lemon drop in the last box, you have 1 box in the last box of the match, and then win easily over Mark. I'd rather have Van Heineken. Grasso a 9 at the minimum, 60 through 6, 50 and 4 to tie. 51 and 4 to win. That won't help with 4. Steve Kopp, thank you for watching. Grasso trying to curve in, curves left, 1, 5, 8, 9. Not an easy one. We've only seen a shot made once the last 4 years. Dead pin for 7. 67 through 7. Down 7 in the string, up a touchdown in the match. Close all the way through. Just an exciting, awesome display in that second string, but both Tom and good could come back to tie that second string. 129 apiece. There's a good ball there. First strike, he's got it! He's got 3 strikes in the match. They've got 8 combined. 77 plus 2 through 8. We'll need 1 more mark to win again. Galen has won 11 straight matches. A couple of 8-6 wins in that run, and Bill Olson 162, cost of 2 points. 5 in that first ball on the strike. Big shot come up here. Curves the puck. He got it! Unbelievable shot for a spare. Wow! Spare and strike. 87 through 8, 97 the ball through 9. The chance was 7-1. He's like, where's this been all season? On the bonus. Beautiful ball again. 9. And he wins again, 7-1. For another one, he gets it. 116 to the ball in the 10th. 3 marks in a row. 4 on the string. A shocker here in Portsmouth. Candlepin can still get split. Grasso on the 3-9 for 2 fill. Nothing wrong with the 118. 4th string. 465 to 444. 21 pin lead with 1 to go. He lost by 20 in week 1. Early in the season. Now a final string. Caitlin not happy. John Aloha, Los watching. Bob Greco, hello. Lakeside Lanes watching. Caitlin, her 5th string has been nothing but stellar all year. There's an 8 drop there. Wood hanging around. 7-10. We'll put the running totals up in a minute. Sea of Wood. She's dominated the 5th string all year. 5 pieces looks like, maybe 6. One right side. She does. And it won't go. A little more right. May have carried. Ten to start the final string. Here's the first 4. 109, 103 for Tom. They tie the second. 129 each. Tom, 109, 102. Tom, 3 marks in a row. 118, 110. 465 to 444. Who would have thought? Nice ball. Strike number 6. Crazy. Nine spare, 6 strikes, and she's losing 7 points to 1. For a double strike. Oh, look good, but look at this one. 4, 9, 10. With the wood, tapped in, ricochets, but couldn't get to the 10. Great try. Big 9 on the fill. 29 through 2 in the final string. 9, 38 through 3. First of 3 matches today. Zoltko, nice ball again. Can't break up the split. 6 right, 4, 7 left. She's going to tap it over. 4 head pin hits, 3 splits here in the 5th. Great try. Caitlin at 10 for the second time this string. 48 through 4. Needs to win the string by 22 for a 7-7 tie. She's won 11 matches in a row, going 121 and 33 during that streak. Another good ball, 9. Wood spins away from the 10. That would have been her 7th strike of the match. 5 for 5 in the head pin. For a spare. Bang! 58 the ball through 5. Great match. More so for Tom, point-wise. Caitlin's battling. Tom Grasso starts his final string of 7 points to 1 in a 21-pin lead. Chasing 58 plus 1. Caitlin, 3 pinning. I get 7 points and split the points. Grasso on lane 12. 3 marks front of. Win it last, but he gets a 6-pack. Check his ID. Grasso, second ball, right down the middle. 1-5 go down. 3, 6, 10 to 9. Played hide and seek behind the 3, starting his 5th. Grasso, nice out, a 9. Down 1 in the string, up 20 in the match. I think it's a strike. 9. And a spare in the 5th, 58 in the ball. Does not get a mark. Caitlin cut the single digits on the bonus next. Grasso 6, 9, 10. And now he's in parallel time. 4, 7, 5, 8. Trying to get a couple. He does for an 8. 17 through 2. He's down 12 in the string. Caitlin's down 9 in the match. Caitlin's owned the 5th string all year. Number 1 in the conference in 5th string average. Grasso's trying to trickle him down. 1, 3, 6 wiggling. The 9 behind the 3. For a spare. He takes it down. 27 in the ball through 3. "12 spares, 3 strikes in the match, 9 strikes combined." This is Class D. Nice ball. 7. Splitting though. 4, 7, 6. Wobbles to the right. Won't fall. Doubles from 17 to 2 to 34 through 3. Down 4 in the string. Up 17 in the match. Oh, what a try. He got it. Ridiculous shot for a spare. Nico highlight reel. 4, 4, 4. 44 in a ball through 4. And Tom, when he needs the most today, coming through. One heck of a shot. He's made a couple of masterpieces today. Left side, 5. 49 through 4. Leads the string by 1, up 22 in the match. His biggest lead. Five pin behind the 1. Front of the mark. Oh, so close. That would have been 3 in a row. Grasso 9, 58, 58 at the half. He's up 21 in the match. But Zoltko's on a spare. They cut it closer. Final 5 boxes. Let's see what you can do. Tom testing her all day. We broadcast later on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube in high definition. Hit subscribe. It's free. On the bonus. Good ball there. Look at this. Wow. Crazy. 6, 7, 8. 6 hip hits, 4 splits in the string. 65 half. Great try. Down 14 in the match. Tom. Zoltko gets a 10. 75 through 6. Third 10 of the string. 10 in the match. It's going to be the minimum of 2 marks. 3 would help. Caitlin with 4. And 3 there. She wins this finish with at least 3 points. And chops up 1 for an 8. Not clinch number 1 today. In the conference, 9. 8 rather. I thought it was an 8. 8. The scoreboard gave it 9. 8, so 83 through 7. 3 blocks to go. Tom Grasso looking for an unthinkable 13-1 win. Caitlin bounces 8. 3 in the 2 rather. 2 left. 5 right. And the 8 falls down behind the 2. Better chance now. 7 head pin hits in the string. Missed right. Gonna need 2 marks, last 2 for total. 10, 93 through 8. Jeff Little, Justin Ruggiero, 3:30 Harvard Lanes, Harvard, Mass. This afternoon. The second part for 3 matches today. Zoltko going left for 5. Another good 5th string. The Grasso has been equal to better today. Lightly hit. In trouble now for total. Caitlin Zoltko 9, 102 through 9. So once again, a very good 5th string, but John Grasso, 58.5, won't go away. Caitlin's 11-game winning streak, 121 and 33 overall points in jeopardy now. Steals the head pin, not a head pin. It's a split. 78 has to get this one. 5 splits this string, 7 head pin hits. My count is 31 head pin hits. That won't go. 18 splits. That's crazy. 10, 112, final string. May not be enough for total. Could win the string still. 556 for the number 1 seed. John Grasso needs a mark to win the string at 13 points. Goes to lane 11 for the final 5 boxes. He's up 21 coming in right now. The lead is 14 in the match. Nothing that's no marks here. There's a nice ball, 9. Kingpin left up. 4th head pin into the string. Two for 5 so far in singles for spares. 3 for 6 spare. That'll help him with total. 3rd spare, the 5th. Been a grind all season. He was in the playoffs earlier, fell back in the standings to 13th, 12th, now he's 11th. Still needs help to get in the playoffs, but if he gets 13 points, that's going to be a big boost for him. And I pity the person that bowls Caitlin Zoltko next. An impressive streak, unprecedented 121 and 33 streak coming into today. All good things must come to an end, but I'm sure she'll rebound nicely next time. If she gets 1 point today, she'll go to 160 and 64, 2 matches to go. Should be a Gary Dial by 11 points. Grasso on the spare. Sweeps 7, setback lead. 5 head hits, 3 splits, spills a 7, 5, and 7 here in the 5th. 75 through 6, tied in the string, up 21 in the match. Nothing there. 4 pins still moving around. Can win the string without a mark. And a stunning 13-run win if so. A 9. 84 through 7. 3 blocks to go. Right now, 1 in the string, 22 in the match. He's got a total pretty much wrapped up. 7 pins clinches total in 3 boxes. You saw Dimitri Dallas, Andy Klemmer, the 15 seed, his best season, single best 5 against Dimitri Dallas in a 10-4 win last week at Cape Ann Lanes in Gloucester, Mass. And the 5th seed, Dimitri Dallas. It happens. 1 of the 9. Watch out for Caitlin Zoltko in the playoffs. She can win it all. Grasso spare, the dagger. He's 1 total, and now he can win the string. His season on the line, and boy, what a performance today. Caitlin bowled over average. Tom was much better today. Gets 2, avoids the lemon drop. $5 for Candlepin's Cancer. 2 is the fill, 96-8. 4 spares in the 5th. 15 spares, 3 strikes. That's awesome for him. Hasn't won the string yet. And if they would have stopped, they ruled for the final box after this ball. No lemon drops either for the bowlers. Big 10, 106-9, 5 to tie for 1 point for the second tie today. The kid gets a 129 for only points so far. 6 will clinch it, trying to get it here on the first ball. Caitlin has 6 strikes, Tom with 3. Caitlin 10 spares, 6 strikes. Grasso wins the total. He gets 13 points, a shocker. And points he needs. And that'll bring him to 104 and 120. He'll still need help in his final 2 matches. He'll have to win out pretty much like he did today to have a chance for the playoffs. Good try there. Final ball. Tom Grasso, his best week of the season against the top seed in the conference. A 10. What a performance. 116. 581 to 556. A 25 pin win. 13 points to 1 for Tom Grasso, potentially saving his playoff hopes. Get those scores on the screen. Mark Milliken, the trucker watching Ryan Billings. We'll talk to Tom before we sign off. That's Kenneth Moling. Never know. But Caitlin, watch out. The person who's bowled next. She's going to come next time. She's going to put it to the medal next time. She bowled well. But Grasso just much better today. It happens. 109, 103, 129, 129. Look at that second string box. Just a great battle. And Caitlin's 11-game winning streak stops. Still number 1 in the conference. Third string 109, 102, 118, 110 with 3 marks in a row to win that one. And 116, 112 final score. Number 11 seed Tom Grasso 581. Number 1 seed Caitlin Zoltko 556, 13 to 1 for Tom Grasso. Chaz Galan, thanks for watching. We'll talk to Tom before we sign off. Hey, Tom, how you doing?
Good, Paul.
Boy, do you come in thinking you could take 13 points today?
Not really. She put it to me in week 1. She took 10 out of 14 from me in week 1.
Well, you battled it good, though. But she said she's won 121 to 33. Her last 11 matches, unstoppable.
She's a good bowler. She's her average is leading Class D, and
she bowled well over average today again. But you just much better.
Yeah.
What was going on with you today? You just in a zone today.
I was on. I had a couple bad leadoff balls, but I had one, I think the 3rd or 4th string. I hit the 4-7 pocket, and I wanted to drop a 9, and I picked up a spare. So
it's a great sweeping shots with spares also, and you had
tough ones. Yeah.
You had that second string. You were down quite a bit. You had 73 in your last 4 blocks to tie at 129 apiece.
Now, I knew I needed like an 80 half to have a shot at it and keep totals close.
This is the old Tom Grasso of old.
Yeah. It comes up once in a while. Not often enough, though.
And no lemon drops today either.
Well, again, no lemon drops, but I did get strikes today.
All right.
Good thing.
You got to feel good. You feel bad for someone who loses 13 points, but boy, that's a big win for you. That could save your season, potentially a playoff spot.
Could, yeah. I'm on the outside looking in right now, but we'll see what the 10-9 spot do ahead of me.
Well, you're a true gentleman of class act. Good luck the last 2 matches of the season.
Thanks, Paul.
Tom Grasso wins it. A shocker, 13 points to 1. But number 1 seed Caitlin Zoltko. Final score: Tom Grasso 581, Caitlin Zoltko 556. Rebroadcast on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. For now, we'll see you at 3:30. Justin Vigero, Jeff Little, the Laser. Harvard Lanes, Harvard, Mass. For now, Paul Grandstand, so long for now. Thanks for watching this great and unbelievable game of Candlepin Bowling on the ACST Facebook page.